for coming to see my speech tonight. As we all know, it's summertime and outdoor activities are on the rise, whether you're at the beach or out hiking. I'm here to inform you about those nasty little bugs called ticks. They come from the arachnid family. They're part of spiders, mites, and 97% of insects. There are two types of ticks. There are hard ticks and soft ticks, depending on their exoskeleton. Their bodies are usually flat and dark, about 1/8 of an inch long. They have 6 to 8 legs, depending on their age, and a head. Their head has 2 cutting mandibles, which they look like the little pinchers on the front of beetles. And then they have their feeding tube, which is what they stick into you and suck your blood out with. They have 4 stages in their life cycle: egg, larva, nymph, and adult. They start out as an egg, and the adult female lays 20 to 10,000 eggs after feeding. The amount of eggs depends on if they are a hard or soft tick, and also what kind of tick they are. There's lots and lots of different ticks, but so the eggs just depend on what kind of tick it is. The eggs will hatch within 2 weeks to several months, depending on the humidity and temperature. If the tick lays her eggs at the end of the summer into the fall, the eggs will remain dormant throughout the winter and hatch in the spring when the humidity and temperature rises. If she lays them in the spring, it'll only take them 2 weeks to fully mature and hatch. The ticks hatch into what is called a larva, except for it doesn't look like you would think a larva looks like. It looks exactly like an adult tick, except for it has 4 legs. The larvae do not have to feed for a long period of time. They have to be very selective about their host, because they have to be on their host for a couple of days. After they get done feeding, they will drop off of their host, shed their skin, and emerge into a nymph. A nymph is going to look exactly like an adult tick with 8 legs, same body shape and structure. They just won't have a reproductive system. A nymph is also able to survive without food for a long time, because they also have to be selective about their host, and they have to shed to become an adult. After they shed, they will become an adult. The adult's going to look the same as a nymph, except for it's going to have a reproductive system. Just because it's an adult does not mean it can reproduce. Adults have to feed for several days and have several feedings to be able to reproduce. If they are a hard exoskeleton tick, they will die after mating, and the females will die after they lay the eggs. If they are a soft exoskeleton tick, they will mate all year round, and the females will produce a number of clutches of eggs. Hosts of the tick, or what we like to call ourselves victims, their habitat is in tall grasses and shrubs, so forests and fields are a perfect place for them. They feed on humans, birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians, but they prefer fluffy things. A tick cannot run, hop, jump, or fly. The only means of transportation is direct contact. So they perch themselves on a selected branch and reach out for you, hoping to grab a hold of you with one of their 8 legs. They're able to detect their host coming by vibrations, shadows, or odors. You have to be careful of a pesticide, because they can smell the difference between the pesticide and the human host. Controlling a tick, we would like to just exterminate them, but we can't, because they're a very important part of the food chain. Birds, insects, and amphibians all eat and thrive on them. So 2 ways they're thinking of controlling ticks are by the guinea fowl, who their main diet is the ticks in the summertime, and they can consume 2 acres of ticks within one summer. So that would be a good option. Or the second is does anyone know what kind of wasp?
Ignooman wasp?
Yes, an ignooman wasp. And those lay their eggs inside the tick, so when the egg hatches, it bursts out of the tick, destroying the tick's body. So I'm not quite sure if the ignooman wasp is a threat to humans. I don't know if they can sting or not, but sounds like that would be a nice way to go to control the ticks. You can also use pesticides around your house. So enjoy your summer activities, and I hope this informed you a little bit